Here's the video for you. I was going to show you a couple different dies. This is the one I've been kind of having success with right here, and you can see there's only one blade in the middle here, so that kind of helps your linear inches, I guess. Dividing it up. And here's yours, and you can see all these blades here are just single blades, so that really cuts down on your linear inches. Versus these, we got, you know, two blades there, we got two blades all the way down here, and I think that's contributing to a lot of it. You mentioned doing 8 at a time, or whatever it was, 10 at a time. I think 10 will work fine. I'm going to do it, use your material on the 15-ton press here, and it seems to cut pretty good. So I cut one of your sheets in half. I know it's not going the right way or whatever, but should still be able to give us an idea. I'll show you here. But basically, all you want to do is kind of center it up best you can. And you can kind of hear it cutting there, but this is not even possible with the die you had. So you can see everything cut just fine. Now these have the square corners where you wanted the rounded corners, but you can see everything cut just fine. So I think if you did go 8 or 10 on the die, and there's what the regular register pins would be, and kind of hold the card in there. Looks like we're missing one up here, but that would hold all your card right in there straight. But there again, with this type die or this type machine, you don't have to worry about it quite as much as the register, because you're just putting it, you know, straight in. Let me do one more here. And should be the same deal. Put it like that. Kind of center it up. And there again, you can kind of hear it, you know, cutting in to the card itself. But yeah, if you wanted to go that route, I'm sure the 15 would work great for you. You can see everything's cut. It's just a matter of where the ejection foam is and whatnot, getting stuff out of there. But everything cut completely through. There again, it's just the square corners instead of the rounded, but you can always get your die to do that. So, and then I'll show you an example here of yours with the, you know, extra linear inches or whatever, where it just doesn't make a complete cut. I'm only going to do about half of them, I guess. But even on this, I'm going to line it up with your pins here like that, and then take the board, and there again, I'm only going to try to do about half. But there again, with those extra linear inches, I think it's really impeding the situation here. See, I don't think it's going to get through that all the way. You can kind of see. See, it didn't do anything. You know, you made the indentations and stuff like that, but it's just the amount of linear inches you got to take 4 times. Oh, I don't know what it is exactly. But then I take the same sheet with a different die. And again, you can kind of hear it cutting through or whatever. And then everything's complete. Everything cuts completely through. So I think it's just I can't tell you why. I think it's a linear inch thing. But you can see every card is completely cut all the way through. So I think if we could shorten up that die a little bit, I'm going to do one more here so you can see. We'll just do the other half of this one. I think you could probably get maybe 10, maybe, like I said, what we got here? We got 8 here. And there again, if you didn't want to cut up the sheets or whatever, I think you could kind of position it where you just do 2 cuts with the bigger sheets. There again, you can see everything. You know, that one didn't cut all the way through. But you can kind of see it's cutting a lot better. I may not have that one real well centered or not, but basically I think if you wanted to go that route, I think you'd be in good shape. But that die you're using just isn't going to work. Something like this where you're dividing, you know, you're dividing it there, you're cutting down your inches there, you're cutting down the inches there. So I think the 15 would work great for you versus that roller press. But I'm going to send you this video, see what you think. We'll kind of go from there. And I can always try the roller press as well, but I think this would probably be your best bet if you could just kind of cut out some of those linear inches.